Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and whew, man, can't believe we're already in the month of March as we speak. So yeah, I guess right about now, I think I'm here today with, of course, a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys right about now, because yeah, pretty much the last set of ones that I did throughout the month of February was actually quite an interesting one, to say the least. I mean, I should know. I think I have been garnering as much as those as I possibly can right about now. But whatever the case, we're in a brand new month right about now, which means I'm actually here to give you all of you guys something actually really quite interesting for sure. And boy, oh boy, the one I'm going to be talking about is, of course, going to be interesting for sure. And yeah, I think, let me get this perfectly clear. I think I know for sure that since after I did my review when I talked about the Tom and Jerry movie right around last time, I guess a lot of you guys might be expecting me to, of course, talk about Raya and the Last Dragon next. Well, here's the thing right about now, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I am gonna do Raya and the Last Dragon sometime soon later on, as well as, of course, take a look at Chaos Walking for sure once I do eventually get the time to actually see them. In fact, to which, I think, yeah, I do know Raya and the Last Dragon is not only out in theaters as we speak, but is also streaming on Disney Plus as we speak with Premiere Access for sure. And yeah, now don't get me wrong, I am going to take a look at that as well as Chaos Walking next, but excuse me for a second, but yeah, I'm definitely going to take a look at those two next for sure. But just to be fair, I'm just only going to wait until about maybe a couple weeks later on, because I've got a lot of other stuff that I got going on. But don't worry about a thing, I will eventually get to those two later on, so you just gotta be patient for sure. But I guess in the meantime, for sure, I guess I might as well give you something a little bit of a special treat for sure, because yeah, all throughout the past several weeks for sure, I've been binge watching this latest show that just dropped on Disney Plus. To which speaking of which is, of course, a perfect segue to, of course, this one. So yeah, for while I'm giving you guys time to wait on pretty much on my thoughts on Raya and the Last Dragon, as well as Chaos Walking later on, I'm actually gonna give you guys something a little bit of a treat and actually review a show on Disney Plus. So yeah, that's pretty much what I thought I would give to all of you guys. All right. Now, I guess for this show, I have been wanting to talk about this one ever since I first started watching it, and let me say this right now, I do have a good reason for that, because this show is just absolutely brilliant all the way. I really love it a whole lot, so yeah, and of course, oddly enough, I think this will, of course, tie into a really good segue for sure, because for the first time ever, pretty much for anything really, we're actually going to be covering a recently released show that's actually part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So yeah, I guess right about now, we're of course going to be diving into, of course, something related to the MCU for sure. And yeah, I know a lot of you guys are yeah, I think I know a lot of you guys are waiting on me to, of course, talk about Black Widow in the near future. And don't worry, I still will, in addition to what I said earlier. But I guess for this case, I think I might as well jump into the MCU a bit early for sure. And yeah, rather instead of talking about one of their recently released movies for sure, I've decided to take a look at their recent attempt at doing TV shows right about now, mainly on Disney Plus. So yeah. So yeah, I guess I kind of figure I would probably do that. And oddly enough, this will, of course, segue to, of course, their latest phasing for sure. So yeah. I guess whatever the case, I am going to be counting, oh, excuse me for a second, yeah, but whatever the case, I am going to be counting their recently released shows, in addition to, of course, their movies right about now. But yeah, I guess I might as well go ahead and dive right into this one. So yeah, I guess for today's thoughts video, we're going to start off with, of course, with one of the main shows from the MCU that just recently dropped. Starting with, of course, the first one that just dropped not too long ago, known only as WandaVision. So yeah, even though I do have plenty of other thoughts videos coming up for sure, like I said earlier, I guess for this case, I'm going to be talking about WandaVision right about now, and yeah, pretty much during the time I'm recording this, it just wrapped up as we speak. All 9 episodes have aired on Disney Plus right about now, and yeah, I guess, like I said earlier, I think all throughout the past several weeks, let alone for the past 2 months as we speak, I've actually been binge-watching every single episode of this show every single week right about now. So yeah. Yeah, I think I'm always in count for, of course, a really good binge watch for sure, and this show actually does prove that for sure. So yeah, that's what I kind of figure out what we're gonna do. Alright. Now, just to actually be clear right about now, I've actually, I think if you have known me for the past several thoughts videos right by now, I've actually been talking about a lot of the MCU as we speak, and for good reason, because every single one of their movies they've actually recently put out have a really fantastic reputation of being, well, great. So yeah, and I guess it's actually no big surprise that they would actually dive right into TV shows as we speak, just to help expand their variety as we speak. And when I actually saw the trailer for this show, I think I thought to myself, that looks pretty interesting. I may have to check that out, but oddly enough, when the first 2 episodes actually dropped as we speak, holy crap, I was actually hooked onto this show right by now. So much so that apparently some friends of mine, let alone some family members I know, have been asking me, hey, are you watching WandaVision right by now? And I've actually been answering, yes, I have, and it is great so far. So yeah, now that the show has, of course, wrapped up as we speak, with all 9 episodes officially out right about now, do I think this show is absolutely great all the way through? Well, the answer to that question is abso-freaking-lutely. So yeah, I've actually seen, I think I haven't been watching a lot of TV shows a whole lot recently, let alone some pretty much some when I was a little kid, but right from the get-go, I'm immediately hooked onto, of course, this show right about now, and I think with everything that I'm seeing right about now, from, of course, from the way it's actually presented to, of course, how it's executed to, of course, every single thing that's actually been built up at this point, I think this is by far probably one of the best TV shows I've actually seen for sure, and I'm just only saying that right now because it's only available on a streaming service, hence why I mentioned Disney Plus for sure. But yeah, whatever the case, I really love this show a whole lot. It is just absolutely great, and I think it's definitely the best one I've seen by far. So yeah, that's how much I really love this show. Alright. Now, I guess to best describe why I actually really love this show, hands down, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about everything that I need to talk about. First of all is mainly the story for, of course, this show, and I gotta say, it's actually really brilliant from, of course, what I'm seeing. It's actually, probably from what I can recall, it actually does take place just only about a few weeks after the events of Endgame right about now, and yeah, I guess right about now, seems like a nice, fresh fresh point to, of course, start off ahead, just starting off a few weeks after the events of Endgame right about now, and I think with, of course, what I'm seeing, I think for, of course, the story for, of course, this show right about now, I say it's actually a really clever one. I think it's pretty much setting itself up for, of course, for of course a strange anomaly that's been going on. But when you really look into it, it's actually played out for of course what is. But I won't spoil what is exactly. But I'll get to that plot point later on. And of course, actually having a really great mystery that's flowing around it. And so yeah. I gotta say, that's actually a really clever storyline for, of course, this show right about now. But mainly the focus of it is, of course, on both, well, Wanda and Vision right about now. That's actually really clever for sure. And the way he actually represents its story right about now, I actually really love the way he actually turned out. And I really love some of the fun ideas for sure. Like, of course, from... pretty much the main aspect for, of course, this show right about now as part of its story for sure is that parts of it is, of course, centered around a pretty much a regular old sitcom as we speak, and I would have to say they actually did an incredible job with, of course, capturing the unique style of a really clever sitcom, and even, of course, the right amount of tone and atmosphere that's been given for not just this show, but also the time periods and the styles of course, each and every sitcom that this show has been giving is absolutely brilliant. I think pretty much with, of course, each and every single one of them that you are seeing each and every single episode right about now, you would pretty much, of course, get some stuff from the 50s to the 60s, and even the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, pretty much everything, all of that, pretty much just capturing the right amount of time period for each and every sitcom that's being presented within those time periods for sure. And it actually does help flow out the story for this show a whole lot. And it does work incredibly well right about now. I really love the way it actually turned out. And plus, I think pretty much all the stuff that you actually see from outside of all of that actually does work incredibly well. Yeah, like I said, pretty much while pretty much the whole sitcom part is actually going on, they also pretty much have to discover the mystery and how to stop the anomaly that's taking place outside of all of that, to which I find that to be absolutely incredible right about now. So yeah, I think with all those aspects for sure, like of course the time period styles to even the tone and the atmosphere, that does help the story for, of course, this show really stand out as we speak. I really love the way he actually turned out right by now, and plus not only that, I think it's actually brought in some really great writing as we speak. I think with, of course, every single one of them I would see, you will, of course, get some stuff that you would normally see from the MCU for sure, but also mixing in with, of course, some other stuff that you would normally see, like, of course, seeing if how it is a sitcom, it's intend to bring in some really clever comedy, and there's no denying on that one, guy. Pretty much the comedy, of course, this show works well. I think with, of course, with almost every single, pretty much every single episode as we speak, when they actually do present it in this sitcom type style, the jokes in it actually do work incredibly well, and I really love on how well it turned out. And plus, I actually did get myself a really great laugh out of every single one of them for sure. It is that great, and not only that, it's of course mixed in with some very dark and gritty elements that you would see for sure, to which I have to say it does work incredibly well for sure, and yeah, I guess there's no denying on that one. I think with all that combined, it does help make the show's writing for sure absolutely stand out as we speak. I really love on how well it actually turned out. So yeah, that's pretty much why I fell on that one. Pretty much, yeah, let's see, what's next? Oh yeah, the characters for sure. Pretty much, what can I say about the characters? It's just, yeah, I mean, what can you say? It's pretty much characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What more do you expect? Well, pretty much except for one thing, they're still absolutely three-dimensional and absolutely very interesting as we speak. I think with, of course, every single one of them that I actually see on screen, I do actually have a really strong connection for, of course, each and every single one of them for sure. Yeah, like, of course, but I think mainly, of course, the relationship between both Wanda and Vision for sure. I think the way they actually represent that part for sure really does stand out a whole lot, and I really loved how well they actually turned out because I think I know for sure early on in a good number of the MCU movies that I've saw. I think I actually really love the way they actually represent the relationship between both Wanda and Vision, because when you actually do see them together, you do want them to see, well, get together for sure. They're just the perfect fit for sure. So yeah, and of course the rest of the characters I have to say pretty much. Yeah, I think they actually do stand out as well. I really loved on how well they actually brought in a good number of those for sure. So yeah, whatever the case, I still absolutely love the characters for sure, and I just really love the amount of character development that they've been given for sure, and of course some really clever ways on how they're represented for sure, and how they're able to overcome this strange anomaly that has been built up, and of course in every single episode for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much on how I felt about all the characters for sure. But I have to say, the actors, and of course this show, they pulled off some really great performances right about now. I still absolutely love Elizabeth Olsen as Wanda for sure. I really love Paul Bettany for sure. Yeah, Paul Bettany as Vision right about now, and of course plenty of other ones that I absolutely like as well. Like I always get a kick out of Randy Park in this show for sure. I think he's pretty much the golden touch, and of course the MCU right about now. Though I guess to be fair, I think it's probably the best I've actually seen since Randall Park was in The Office. So yeah, look that one up for sure. Definitely look up Randall Park The Office right about now, and you'll definitely see what I mean. But yeah, whatever the case, all the actors, and of course this show, they really pulled off some really great performances right about now, and yeah, I guess with, of course, everything else that I need to mention, like, of course, the effects and the visuals in this movie really stand out a whole lot. I really love the way they actually look for sure, and again, I think pretty much going back a bit to, of course, the sitcom and the time period styles they've actually went with, it does actually blend in pretty well with the effects, and I just really love how well it actually turned out. And plus, not only that, but also the directing is, of course, done extremely well. The cinematography is actually really well shot. The action is just absolutely spot on as we speak, and not only that, the editing, I have to say, is absolutely brilliant, hands down. I really love on how it actually turned out. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything I can say for sure. So I guess with all that combined, it does help make this show incredibly stand out right about now, and I really loved on how well it actually turned out. So yeah, that's how much I actually really love this show. But however, if there's one thing that I can nitpick right about now, is that I think maybe some parts of this show I do think is a bit slow and out of place for sure, and maybe you could have rearranged it to, of course, make it stand out a whole lot more. But hey, that's not going to stop the rest of the show from being what it is. If it's still going to be great, it's going to be absolutely great, and it never disappointed me on that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say. Alright. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything that I can say. So yeah, I guess all in all, I really really love, I really love WandaVision a whole lot. I absolutely adored the hell out of this show a whole lot. So yeah, I think with, of course, being the very first show that we've actually got from the MCU, I say it's actually a really great start right about now. I know we still got a long ways to go to, of course, get more of the shows from the MCU because yeah, we still have a whole boatload of movies right about now, including some of the ones that are currently in the works right about now and almost waiting to be released right about now. If of course, Mother Earth could actually cooperate and let this pandemic die down a bit, just so that we can actually see a good number of them, but whatever the case, I guess for this being the very first show in the MCU right about now, I think they're off to a really great start right about now. So yeah, I think with, of course, everything that I'm seeing from the story to the writing to the characters and even the actors and everything else about the show, even the unique styles and, of course, the fun ideas that they actually have gone for, it easily makes this show absolutely incredible, and I really love the way it actually turned out. So am I recommending this show a whole lot? Abso-freaking-lutely right about now. I think this is absolutely one show that you have definitely got to see right about now. Even if you might be missing a whole lot. Yeah, even if you're missing out a whole lot with, of course, everything related to the MCU, you've got to see this show right about now. It is a really fantastic show that I absolutely adored, and I couldn't help but recommending a whole lot. It's certainly it's certainly one sitcom that you'll find yourself watching anytime soon. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say. I absolutely love WandaVision, and I'm glad I finally got to see it. It is that great. It's not only one of the best shows I've actually seen right about now for the MCU right about now, but I think this is practically one of the best TV shows I've ever seen in my life right about now. It is just absolutely great for sure. I couldn't help but recommend it. So yeah, for my final score right about now, I'm of course going to give WandaVision a really solid 9.5 out of 10. Like I said, this is practically one of the best shows I've actually seen by far, not only in the MCU right but now, but also in my life for sure. So yeah, if you haven't seen the show yet, do so. It is incredible. Even if you pretty much decided that it's not wasting your time, I think it's not gonna stop me from saying, it's not gonna stop me from saying, oh, you gotta see it right now. So yeah, whatever the case right about now, whatever the case, I say definitely go check this show out right about now. It is just absolutely great for sure. So yeah, if you got the time, fire up Disney Plus and take a look at this show for yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty much about it for, of course, this thoughts video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know in the comment section below if you have seen WandaVision and of course what you thought about it, as well as, of course, leaving me constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future. And of course, as always, feel free to send me an email if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up very, very soon. Follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty other social media sites that I provide, with, of course, the links down in the description box below. And of course, give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoy a whole lot, as it really does help this channel out a whole lot. And of course, as always, feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this coming up in the near future. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video right about now. And don't worry about a thing, some point around later on this month, you are, of course, going to be getting a thoughts video on Riot and the Last Dragon and Chaos Walking in the near future right about now. But that won't be until later on this month. But not to worry about a thing. Those will definitely be coming out, and I'll be sure to let you guys know on what I thought about them for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say right about now, and that's on top of course, other videos that I got coming up right about now. But don't worry about a thing; they are coming out as we speak. So yeah, in the meantime, you just gotta be patient for sure. Those will definitely be on the way very soon. So yeah, now that of course I got done with WandaVision right about now, I'm, of course, keeping my hopes up right but now to see if the next MCU show, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, will, of course, be equally impressive. I know I'm actually looking forward to it. I mean, besides, how else would I actually get this Bucky Barnes-style haircut right about now? I think it actually does suit me well. Though, I couldn't imagine myself getting myself a metal arm. I mean, hey, if that's the case, then I could be the next Winter Soldier right by now. So yeah, I guess I might as well wait on that right by now. But I guess in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.